So, as a lot of you guys know, I recently went to Tampa Bay Comic Con, hung out with a whole bunch of Dragon Ball YouTuber guys. It was a total blast, and I figured, this is vlog worthy. I should probably vlog about this. So here I am, awkwardly vlogging about this to you now. Now let me just go ahead and say, I didn't record a damn thing. I left my camera at home. I was just like, oh, I ain't bringing that shit. And I didn't record anything the whole time. Thing is, though, other people did. So if you want to see footage of us hanging out and just being fucking stupid, I will put links in the description of several vlogs that were made during the weekend by other people. But if you just want to hear about my personal experience, then go ahead and continue to watch this. I'll probably throw up some pictures, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If the possibilities are endless, we don't know until we get there. Or until I get there and they're being in front of my editor. Anyhow, so I get to Tampa. Danny's the first guy I meet. Of course, he picks me up because he lives in Tampa. So I was staying with him. That was awesome. Got to hang out with him. Basically he's exactly how I figured he would be, which is he's a gross pervert who sometimes makes me feel uncomfortable, but he has a heart of gold, and I can't really fault him for it. Well, I mean, I guess I can fault him for being a pervert, but he's a sweet guy, and he was a perfectly great host the entire time. Really great guy. Everyone else, Uncanny Megan, her and I were really close. We talk all the damn time. I was really excited to finally get to meet her in person, and that was awesome. We talked a bunch, and we got to have lunch with Danny, and then all the times I got to see her at the con. So getting to meet someone I would become such a close friend with, having been such a close friend with someone for several months now, and then now we're actually meeting face to face. That was weird, but it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to do that. Everyone else, I'm not super close to the rest of the guys. I've only spoken to Mike and Josh a handful of times. Juan a bit more. Mr. Fusion Lance, I've only spoken to him once prior to this trip. We all know who each other were. It's just, I'm just, because I'm not a big chatty person. I don't do the whole, big community thing where I jump into all the calls and I'm talking to everyone. I do a lot of crossovers. It's not really my thing. But, still, it was cool to meet all these guys. Not knowing a lot about them, just, from having my Skype experiences. I really thought, I might not get along with some of them. I was completely wrong. I really thought Josh was going to be super annoying. He wasn't at all. Apparently some of the guys thought I was going to be a complete asshole. They were totally wrong. I think I was nice to everybody. Probably. I don't know. Ask them. I can't speak for them. It's rude for me to speak for them. I could have been a total fucking prick and just not have known it. Getting to meet Juan was really cool. I had spoken to him several times prior to this, and because I always just assumed Juan was he likes Dragon Ball. That is all I ever knew about Juan. It's all he ever freaking talks about. Occasionally boxing, but I have no interest in boxing, so I don't talk to him about boxing. So all I know is that this man loves Dragon Ball, and there's this running gag of, if it isn't Dragon Ball, why does he care? Then I find out, the last day I'm hanging out with him, motherfucker's into all these different animes. He's sitting there talking about all these different animes that he's watched, and I'm like, bro, you've watched shit that I haven't seen. And then I'm he hasn't watched as much anime as I do, but he has watched a good chunk, and he's watched some really random ones I never expected him to ever watch, especially just being such an avid Dragon Ball fan. I'm like, you watch this thing? And alright, that was completely unexpected. I'm just confused. I'm like, Juan, what the fuck, man? I've been here with you for 3 fucking days, and now you're just dropping all these info bombs on me. Getting to meet Lance, that was awesome. Dude's just so fun to talk to. Just a great conversationalist. Really interesting guy. And by the way, something that really bugged the shit out of me was while we were at that convention, a lot of people recognized all of us except for Lance. And that was horseshit. Because he is by far the best person in this goddamn community. If you do not know who the hell Mr. Fusion is, go check out his goddamn channel. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you want to see the best fucking Dragon Ball videos in this whole goddamn community, go fucking watch his Dragon Ball dissections. They are the best goddamn thing. They're the most informative fucking videos. They're the most thought-provoking videos in this damn community. and it is a bullshit shame that that man doesn't have more subscribers. And while I'm on the topic of being recognized, like a lot of fans got, I met a few of them. It was really random every time it happened, because it was just like someone would just walk up to me, "Hail Xeon," or "Hey, aren't you Hail Xeon?" And I'm like, yes. So that was always weird every time it happened. It happened to me like 4 or so times. One guy wanted to get my autograph. That was very humbling and weird. That was really nice, but it was just such a weird thing to have someone ask me to sign something for them. Yeah, he got like all of our signatures, but yeah, it was. Yeah, that was cool and interesting. Having just all these people walk up and want to talk to me and like just ask me different things about Dragon Ball or whatever, or just like take a picture with me. Because that was just, it was weird, because I'm not used to that. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just a dude. Like, where I live, I'm just a guy. I make YouTube videos on the side, and I work a regular job, and that is it. So to have people walk up to me and recognize me for the work that I do, like the online work that I do, and to be like, "Oh yeah, I really love your videos. Can I get a picture with you?" Like that was humbling, and it was a little awkward because I was just like, I hope I didn't sound like a stumbling retard, because every time it happened to me, I'm like, But yeah, I went full blown Jeff Goldblum on that. Nice to meet you. And I always shake their hand, and then I'd always forget to ask like their name in return, because I was just kind of like confused and surprised by someone wanting to know me, or knowing me from my videos. Yeah, and if you guys didn't meet me, because I know there's at least 1 or 2 people that were looking for me and didn't see me, I'm sorry. I guess next time I go to a big con, I will just tweet my location so people know, oh, he's here, I'll go find his ass. As for the con itself, it was a lot of fun. I got to meet some cool voice actors, and I got to pick up some cool stuff. I hit up the vendor's room and got all kinds of cool things. First off, the very first thing I got was The Revenge of King Piccolo for the Wii. This is a game I've really, really been wanting to get for a very long time. I didn't get it when it first came out, lost my opportunity. It wasn't in stores anymore, but I found it at the con. I was like, yes, okay, definitely grabbing this. Have to. Because first it's just a Dragon Ball game in general, and just having something that covers the boyhood part of the series, that I had to get this, because I love, obviously, I've said before, the Dragon Ball portion is my favorite part of the whole anime, and so having a game of that was just awesome, and I had to pick this up. It was a must buy for me. Then I got this. I have always wanted to have a friggin' Pokemon trainer hat. The Ash Ketchum classic hat. Had to get that as soon as I saw that, because I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And Megan's just buy it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm buying it, obviously. So I had to get that. Also got my first Figure Arts figure. I've been wanting to get this for so damn long, because I love Sailor Moon. Sailor Jupiter, absolute favorite character of the series. Probably my favorite female character in anime, period. I got her, and I opened up the packaging, and I go to pose her and stuff, and I'm apparently really retarded. I don't know how to handle a Figure Arts figure, because the whole thing I started popping off pieces. I was like, oh shit, I'm trying to snap it back together, and every time I get a piece on, I snap another piece off, and I'm like, okay, fuck this. So I just stuck it all back in its box. I'm like, fuck it, it's just gonna stay here in the box, and I will not put it in cool poses, because fuck it, and I will never buy another one of these again. I'm cool. I'm kind of glad that I bought it, but at the same time, I'm like, man, fuck that noise. I don't get to put it in cool poses, because I apparently have retard fingers and just couldn't make that work. Yeah, last time I'm going to buy one of these, but I guess I'm sort of happy I bought this one at the very least. So figures I didn't regret buying was, I got this little statue right here, Sanjagahara from the Monogatari series, one of my all-time favorite animes. My favorite female character from it, my waifu character from that series, if you will, and yeah, just fantastic fucking sculpt on that. That was just such a great goddamn figure, and yeah, I had to get it. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh man, I love the Monogatari series, and it's weird because I don't buy toys or figures. I blame Uncanny Megan, because like she's the toy person that I know, and she's all about figurines and stuff, and like oh man, this anime character, I totally get this, and like I feel like she's infected my brain, and now I'm doing this. So now I'm just like, because every time I saw a toy, like I would have bought more toys had I not run out of space in my bag. Because like my last bit of bag space actually went to getting a figure for a friend of mine, because he's a huge Detective Conan fan. I found a sweet Detective Conan statue. I got that for him, and I was just like, well, that's all my bag space. I hope you appreciate that, you fucker, because I could have bought more toys instead of, taking up space in my bag for you. But yeah, another figurine I got was Nadia, the Secret of Blue Water figure. Yeah, like I expect nobody to know who this character is, what anime she's from. Once again, fantastic goddamn sculpt on this. Jesus Christ, these figures are gorgeous. But yeah, this anime, whenever I eventually get around to doing my hidden gems of anime, you will hear about this series. It's, like if you know Evangelion at the very least, same guy who made Evangelion. I think he made this right before he made Eva. But yeah, just great anime, great fucking figure. As soon as I saw it, because I mean, like it's such an obscure anime, and to find a figure of such a good obscure anime, I'm like, I have to buy this. This was a absolute must own the moment I saw her. Then I got a little bit of artwork. The first one actually is from Megan. She bought this for me. I actually went and bought her. It was funny because like she went and got this for me at the exact same time I was getting a poster for her that I knew she wanted. So it was really cool. We got to like just basically exchange art gifts. And like this is a character from season 3 of Sailor Moon, one of the villains. I was like, oh, it's so pretty, it's so great. And so yeah, like I really appreciated that. It's such a cute piece of artwork. Also, I got other pieces of artwork, ones that Megan had talked me into getting. She didn't talk me into it too much, but they're all very fetishy, and I'm not letting you people know how fucking weird I am. No, you don't get to have that right. And that's all stuff that I bought during the con, and now that I've put it in a video and talked about this whole con experience, I get to write that off on my taxes. So, awesome. And I did get one other thing. It wasn't something I bought at the con, but I got this autograph by the TMNT. Like, the original 87 cast was there, which is like the first thing that made me go to this was Danny being like, dude, the TMNT are going to be there, because he knows I'm such a huge fan of the franchise, and like he and I both grew up with this show, so that's what originally led to that. And the next thing I knew, like Quinn was going, and Juan was going, and everyone else was going, and then Megan, it was just like, oh my god, everyone's fucking going. So yeah, so yeah, I got like all of them to sign it. That was awesome of them. Like like I fanboyed out so hard, because like those guys literally are my childhood. Like that series, like this original series, though it doesn't necessarily hold up anymore, it's what got me into this franchise, and this franchise is my absolute favorite franchise ever. Like I've read several of the comic book continuities. I've watched like all the cartoons. I've watched all the movies. I own so much shit from this franchise, and it all started with this series, with this first season of this series. So I had to. I could not have them sign it. And for anyone who's aware of, yes, Sean Schemmel was at the convention. I didn't get him to sign anything. I actually had my Dragon Ball Kai set that I was thinking about having him sign, and I was like in the line. The line was super long, and I'm like, man, fuck it. It's just like he's not even my favorite Goku. And he's not even like my favorite English Goku, and I'm just like, this isn't really worth waiting in a line this long for. So I was just like, fuck it. I ended up just not doing it. But yeah, so that was that kind of wraps up like my whole con experience, my whole vacation experience. The trip had its ups and downs. It was but it was more ups than downs. Especially getting to meet like Danny and Lance and Megan. Like those were definitely my highlights. Getting to hang out with them. Like everyone else, like I wasn't like like I didn't talk to as much, but I still got to hang out with them. They were all really cool guys. Quinn showed up super late, so I didn't get to see much of him because he was only there for like the last day. But overall though, it was it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it. Got a lot of really great memories from it, and it was a fantastic experience. I'm glad I could share it with you guys. Hope this vlog was entertaining and got to know more about it. Like I said, people who actually took video of it, I will have links in the description, because I know Danny has some vlogs, Lance has some has a vlog, Megan has a vlog. So yeah, that is, and this is my vlog, where it's just, where I just talked about it and didn't actually show you a damn thing. Hopefully though, it was still entertaining. Until next time, guys, Xeon out.